Hi, my name is Tiger Shroff.
I'm Krishna Shroff. You're watching Bollywood Hungama.
And do subscribe and hit the bell icon.
It's wonderful to have Tiger Shroff and Krishna Shroff with us. They're having something unique coming up on 12th March. We'll talk about that and much more. Pleasure having you guys on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, MMA Fight Night.
14 fighters,
Right.
7 live mixed martial arts fights.
So that should be, I think, very interesting. So please tell us something more about it.
The idea actually came up from the fact that, we were doing a lot of reflecting, and I've seen so many talented Indian fighters, here in India. And I feel not enough of them get the exposure and a platform for them to showcase their talent.
Right.
So, we just sat down one day and we decided that, we have to do something for these guys and have to promote Indian fighters, Indian martial artists on a higher level. And so that's how the whole MFN concept came alive. And
Right. So tell us about your involvement, because I believe you are a very heavy-duty MMA fighter. We've seen your Instagram videos.
Well, I've actually followed the sport for close to a decade now. I've recently started practicing with a little bit of boxing. I never shy away from this. I always say that he's my biggest inspiration. So, just seeing him do all these amazing things kind of just inspired me and motivated me to see how far I could push myself.
And there are reports that I think Hrithik Roshan may be part of the evening as well on 12th.
I hope so. We've invited a lot of people, and Hrithik's definitely one of them, yeah.
Right. I think
I obviously want to invite my hero.
Absolutely. This entire event that is happening on 12th, so will it be televised as well? Will it be available on some digital platforms?
Well, we're showing it live exclusively on Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah.
So that is the plan that you have.
Yeah.
But for later, any digital platforms, is that something that you're thinking of?
We're looking into it. Yeah.
That is something that.
Nothing confirmed yet, but we're looking into it.
All right. Sure. Could you tell our audience a bit more about what exactly mixed martial arts is? Because there are people have those like a few, I think, misinformation that this is wrestling and this is something else. So what specifically mixed martial arts is, if you can please tell us?
I think she can answer this question.
I mean, as the term suggests, mixed martial arts, it's not just wrestling, it's not just boxing, it's all these arts combined into one thing that basically is mixed martial arts. It's, the things these athletes put themselves through is just amazing to see and very inspiring. Respect to all athletes around the world in all different kinds of sports, but I've never seen an athlete be able to push themselves not just physically but also mentally as much as these guys and girls are able to. It's very, very inspiring.
You'd like to add to it?
Specifically about mixed martial arts, no, it's not just boxing, no, it's not just wrestling, no, it's not just jiu-jitsu, it's just all of these things combined into one. There's striking and there's wrestling, so there's groundwork and there's stand-up work.
It's just the most well-rounded.
Yeah, it's. I think mixed martial arts is probably the athletes of the mixed martial arts, should I say, are rather the most well-trained, full-packaged fighters. You can put it that way. Yeah.
And there's so many youngsters who follow you, and I think it's important to have good role models, and nothing better than fitness, I believe.
Nothing better than fitness. I mean, it's definitely the need of the hour, especially now that we live in such a tech-savvy world. Everybody is on their phones constantly, on some sort of a techno gadget, which is great. I mean, social media is fantastic, but it's always nice to service the body every now and then, move the joints a bit, the limbs, exercise the muscles, move some resistance. I mean, if you can't move yourself, what right do you have to move anything else, another object? First learn how to move yourself. So I think it's just definitely the need of the hour. Yeah.
I think you don't follow a regular fitness regimen. I've seen your videos where you are having those squats with those really heavy weights. Anyone would definitely think twice before doing it, but I think you're into heavy weight training as well.
Weight training is definitely my first love. I started my fitness journey a little over 2 years ago, and I started with weight training. So once I started seeing a change in my body, it just becomes an addiction, a very healthy addiction. I have been following the sport of MMA for 10 years simultaneously, but recently started practicing. So now my routine involves weight training earlier in the day and MMA in the evening.
What is the importance of fitness for you? By fitness, I mean the fitness regimen that you follow, and even apart that includes the diet as well as sleep. How many
whatever
hours do you sleep?
little I've achieved in today's day, you know, thanks to my career, is all thanks to the fitness aspect of it. You know, I learned, the first thing I learned was discipline. So fitness instilled a discipline in me, which I apply in my work. You know, from the time I wake up to the time I sleep, that requires discipline. To sleep at a certain time and to wake up at a certain time.
Right.
To eat at the right times, that requires discipline. To go through your workouts diligently, that requires discipline, you know. So yeah, you know, growing up doing martial arts, you know, doing weight training, and started dancing at a later age when I decided to become a hero. Just put all these things together, and you know, that's sort of what's made me, you know, a little, it's given me a little identity in the industry now. So I credit it all to my fitness.
I have a question for you about him. I'll come to that later.
Sure.
But so you're, you know, from what I understand, I think you don't drink alcohol. You're not into smoking either. I think that's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah,
I think it's a wonderful. I think something that people can learn from, the youngsters especially.
Well, I don't want to preach or anything really. To each his own.
I'm sure, but it's a good habit.
I'm nobody's mom or dad.
Right.
But for me, I mean, what's worked for me is just if you have a goal, you know, and if you want to be the best at something, or if you want to reach a very high level, if you have big role models and idols, you know, even if you can't reach there, you'll at least reach around here, you know. But you've got to have that laser-like focus, and you've got to do everything and anything possible to get to that destination as fast as possible. There's somebody out there training harder than I am or doing something better than I am, which there are already. But if I keep thinking like, you know, that there's somebody who's hungrier than me, who's better than me, who can probably kick higher, who can probably, you know, do something better than I can, that always keeps me on my toes, you know. And I'm in that sense, I'm pretty competitive, and I want to reach my goal and my destination very soon. And you know, if that glass of water would take me there faster than that glass of beer, you know, I'd take that glass of water any day.
Wow.
So,
wow. So you said that you're competitive and you get inspired if and you think that maybe there can be someone who can be better than you.
Definitely. Yeah.
Maybe while you're working with Hrithik in Siddharth Anand's film, so is that
prime example?
You get that?
I mean, complexed in every frame. You know, he's working 24/7. You know, to transform himself, to become better every day. And I've seen the change in front of my eyes. I've seen him transform in front of my eyes, and he's very humble about it. And this is like, no, Tiger, you're on another level, and this and that. But actually, you have no idea of what he's done already. Yeah? So I think the audiences are going to be in for a treat to see, you know, Hrithik sir back in the action hero space.
Yeah, and then you guys will be dancing together as well.
Oh yeah.
The whole world is waiting, not only India.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, I'm waiting for that. I just hope I'll be able to move, because I don't want to be frozen in the frame with him.
Okay, so how many hours of sleep do you have every day?
Well, not enough. I wish I could get 8 to 10 a day, because that's ideal for recovery and, you know, the release of natural growth hormone and stuff like that.
Right.
Which is ideal for somebody who's in the fitness field. But I manage around 6 to 7.5 hours.
Every day?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your fitness regimen like, Krishna?
I like to get some form of movement in every day. You know, like I said earlier, I like to get the weights out of the way in the morning, and then in the evening, I can't do cardio at all. Like, you know, you'll never find me on a treadmill. It's too monotonous, too boring for me. So I incorporate MMA into that and get my cardio and my sweat going that way in the evenings. Yeah, other than that, you know, I feel like you can train and work as hard as you want in here, but then if you go back home and, you know, fill your body with junk, it's not gonna really translate. So I like to, you know, eat whole foods, nutritious foods for my body, and kind of keep my diet clean. I don't restrict myself. I eat everything, but I just tend to eat clean whole foods.
When is your last meal?
I like to eat an early dinner, so I'll eat dinner while I'm still here at the gym, maybe right after my workout, my evening workout, so around 7 or 8 max.
That's your last meal?
Yeah.
All right. And what sort of diet do you have?
Oh, it depends on my goals again. So if I want to put on a little muscle, then probably a 60 to 40 ratio of carbs protein.
60 protein?
60 carbs, 40 protein.
Oh, okay, all right.
And if I want to again get lean or get, do something like a student of the year, I probably keep my carbohydrates low and my protein slightly higher, so I achieve a little leaner physique.
Leaner physique, right. And what is the importance of salad? You think salads and vegetables, they add?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I should be eating more salads. I don't eat enough vegetables. That's why she's laughing. But if, for example, if I want to achieve a very lean physique and get really cut up, then salads definitely are very important, especially during the latter half of the day. When your activities are less and when you're about to sleep, your last meal should consist of a protein and a vegetable, no carbohydrates.
And when is your last meal?
I have no fixed time. I try and get in 4 to 6 meals a day, and that's the idea. I don't have a fixed time. Really. It depends on my schedule.
I personally feel that one of the most endearing qualities about Tiger Shroff is the fact that he's very simple, down to earth, and humble. Is he genuinely like that, or is he a damn good actor?
No.
I wish it was the second one.
He is genuinely like that, honestly.
Okay.
What you see is,
What you get.
What you get, absolutely. Just like my dad that way, what you see is what you get. My dad's the exact same at home as he is outside, and it's the same for Tiger.
So talking about your dad, we have something interesting with you guys, since that we have this unique opportunity of having both of you together. So we have this quiz on how well do you know Jackie Shroff. So let's find out. Okay. So there'll be simple questions, there'll be options as well. Okay. If you don't need the options, so the moment I've blurted out the question, you can just come up with the answer. Okay. And here is this very fine Bluetooth speaker that's worth fighting for. Wow. Doston mein ranjishein hui hain, and logo mein.
I'm gonna get that even if he wins.
So, no, please don't say that. So you've got to fight for it.
We'll fight for it.
It's worth it. All right, so how well do Tiger and Krishna know Mr. Jackie Shroff? So the first question is, Jackie Shroff tried his hand working as an apprentice chef at which hotel?
Taj.
She's right.
Oh. Yes. How do you know that?
He told me.
1-0. How many Filmfare Awards for feature films has Jackie Shroff won so far?
I was gonna say that.
Is right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1-all, so that's really interesting. Which language Jackie Shroff hasn't done yet as a movie, as an actor? He hasn't. I'll give you options as well. Okay, which language he hasn't done so far? Tamil, Malayalam, English, Marathi?
Malayalam.
No.
You want to take a...
No, 1 second. Can you please take us through the choices again?
Tamil, Malayalam, English, Marathi.
Dad's not done an English film. No.
He's right.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Dad's done Malayalam. Of course he has.
He showed me some clips though.
No, he's not done.
No, he hasn't. Okay, so 2-1. So it's heating up. Which of the following directors has Jackie Shroff never worked with?
You're gonna win.
Priyadarshan, Kabir Khan, Vijay Krishnacharya, Farah Khan.
Kabir Khan.
He's right. He's right.
I didn't even try.
3-1. In which of the films does Jackie Shroff play a special appearance as Tony Milano? I'll give you options. Happy New Year, Houseful 3, Sarkar 3, Teen Patti.
Teen Patti.
He's right. 4-1.
You can tell I don't watch many films.
You need to...
Neither do I. It's Dad.
Okay, so this is really easy. It's just that who gets it first. How quick you can be. All right, which of these Jackie Shroff movies had the famous song, Oye Oye?
What?
Oye Oye. This is like... Okay, I'll give you options. Gardish, Tridev, Kalnayak, Choraha.
Tridev.
He's right. This is... Okay, all right. 5-1. So you need to have like a saving grace. So last question. Which one of the following Salman Khan movies was Jackie Shroff not a part of?
Okay.
Following movies. क्योंकि कहीं प्यार ना हो जाए, बंधन, चोरी चोरी चुपके चुपके.
Chori chori chupke chupke.
All right, so I think that was
I'm the worst.
6-1. So he has won it quite
Stick to MMA.
quite handsomely, and we'll have to give you this very fine Bluetooth
Thank you very
speaker.
much.
So I think she'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
you give it to me.
Okay.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You know that's coming to me.
Any victory speech, please. This is something people
Well, I'm not very tech savvy, but I'm going to learn how to use this. So thank you so
It's a
much.
Bluetooth
for
speaker.
this.
It's really, really compact. You'll like it.
Okay, I'm going to use this for my dance rehearsals then.
You'll love it.
Thank you so much.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's worth it. Trust me. Rapid fire with Krishna Shroff. What's the most common mistakes people make at the gym?
They lift too heavy with wrong form.
Any 3 things on your bucket list?
Euro trip, skydive, and I really want to do snow sports. That's one thing I haven't experienced
All right.
yet.
What kind of beauty products should be in every woman's gym bag?
I think just moisturizer, a lot of moisturizer. That's all I use mainly, so I would say moisturizer.
If you were stranded on a tropical island with what 2 things would you want with you?
My cell phone with network. Enough, no. Enough dessert to last me while I'm there.
What is the most badass quote you've ever heard of?
At the end of the day, you've got to feel some way, so why not feel unbeatable? Why not feel untouchable?
Superb.
It's a quote by Conor McGregor. He's a UFC fighter.
Okay, quick replies in one word, please. One annoying yet cute thing about Tiger Shroff.
In interviews like this, he always tries to make me screw up by staring into my face.
All right. Last movie that you watched and didn't like.
I don't watch a lot of movies. I watch more TV shows. So I know it's an older one and it's English, Dexter. I started watching it. I couldn't finish it.
All right. What is the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
A cricket. In Bangkok, you know, they like sell those insects to eat on the street.
One thing you're most afraid of?
I'm very claustrophobic, so small spaces.
Okay. What is the first thing you notice about men?
Their hands.
Who's your childhood crush?
You know who's coming to mind? Patrick. Tiger had this really, really attractive best friend in school that every girl crushed on, not just me. So he's the first one I can remember.
Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick.
I thought Patrick Swayze you again.
No.
All right. Ye ya wo, either or if you have to choose. Are you a night person or morning person?
Night.
Cats or dogs?
Both.
Ask for permission or ask for forgiveness?
Ask for permission.
Krishna Shroff is impulsive or methodical?
Impulsive.
A day without phone or a day without gym?
A day without phone.
Yoga or Pilate?
I don't really have the patience for either.
Films or web series?
Web series.
Favorite street food, pav bhaji or pani puri?
Pav bhaji.
Favorite workout, squats or push-ups?
Squats.
What you love to read, books or magazines?
Magazines.
Hot or not following things, please? Web series?
Hot.
Instagram?
Hot.
Smoking?
Not.
Horror films?
Hot.
Fast bikes?
Hot.
So rapid fire with Tiger Shroff. What advice did you get that was the most rewarding for you?
Probably from my father, listen more and speak less.
If you had access to a time machine, where would you go?
I would go back to March 31st when Baghi had opened to the number it did. I mean, it was just an unbelievable day for me. Yeah.
Right. It was unbelievable. There's absolutely not. The action was unbelievable as well.
Thank you.
What is your best childhood memory?
I think every day as a child, you know, if you're born to parents like mine, then every day.
How do you hope you are described by people when you are not around?
When I'm not around, somebody who lived, you know, a life that gave meaning to many other lives.
If you could ask following people a question, what would you ask them? Hrithik Roshan.
How do you always prove the naysayers wrong? You know, like he's always, you know, even before he became an actor, he told me, you know, the doctor said he couldn't do action or dance because he had a spinal problem, and how he proved, you know, them wrong by becoming a superhero and doing that so effortlessly. So how he keeps, you know, raising the bar every time people say no.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Salman Khan.
How do you make, you know, how do you make sense of, you know, a flop film for Salman Khan is still 100 plus, and we struggle to reach that number. So how do you do that? I mean, what is your secret? How do you just stand in the frame, and how do people go crazy over you? What's your secret? What do you do to achieve that?
Right. If I were to ask a question to Karan Johar,
I'd say, what is the secret to, you know, to your holistic success, to being all over the place? I mean, Karan sir's all over the place, but at the same time, he's, when you give too much of something, it tends to lose its value. He has an aura around him, like he's like a star. He's as big or bigger than a star, like a big superstar celebrity, I would say. I mean, he's a director, he's a producer, he's an anchor, he's a judge, he's even an actor. But
Right.
how is he just becoming,
bigger and bigger.
bigger and
He's an
bigger in
all-rounder,
stature, yeah.
If you can please give quick replies in one word. What do you think of when I say fruit?
Sweet.
What is the most important object you own?
My shoes, my Onitsuka tiger shoes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like to die for.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is something that many people take seriously but shouldn't?
I'm the wrong person to be asking
Social
that
media.
question.
Okay, no problem.
No, I take social media seriously as well.
Do you?
Yeah. I
The
read-
trolls and stuff?
Yeah, I read everything, I see everything.
Okay, one movie that everyone else has seen but you haven't.
Uri. I still
Okay.
haven't seen Uri.
Okay.
Congratulations on the success of Uri, everybody.
Phenomenal.
Who are
phenomenal.
involved in that film.
Right. What is something most people do easily but you find very difficult?
Cheat. Cheat as in cheat on food. Like have a piece of chocolate and don't feel guilty about it or something.
How many times have you fallen in love so far?
Not enough.
That's a Piscean answer.
That was a really good answer.
So that's perfect. All right. Ye ya wo. Either or, if you have to choose, please. What is better, being organized or attention to details?
Attention to details.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
Which do you prefer, logic or creativity?
Creativity.
Which is more preferable, being nice or being fair?
I think being fair.
Michael Barshinikov or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Shakira or Madonna?
Shakira.
Chicken biryani or mutton biryani?
Mutton biryani.
Hot or not following things? Biopics,
Hot.
drinking,
Not.
protein shakes,
Hot.
late night parties,
Not.
politics,
Depends in what context.
social media,
Hot.
item songs,
Hot.
superhero films.
Hot. Hottest.
Okay. So Tiger Shroff and Krishna Shroff, lovely talking to you guys.
Thank you so
And
much.
Congratulations
That's
for
fun.
this
Thank
wonderful,
you.
I think, initiative that you guys have taken. And I hope that a lot of youngsters will get inspired and this will get, you'll have, I think, all these centers all across India and maybe across the world as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank
so
you.
much.
That's all we have from Bollywood and Hungama. Keep on watching.
Hi, my name is Tiger Shroff.
I'm Krishna Shroff. You're watching Bollywood Hungama.
And do subscribe and hit the bell icon.